Throws the ball away. 14 seconds to go. Here comes Gay. Conley gets the easy bucket. 2-point Clipper lead.
Watch out, Randy. They're going to foul you.
Mo Williams gets fouled, and nobody relishes this kind of a moment more than Mo. He's even talked openly about it.
He has not had a free throw tonight.
He is the best foul shooter on the team statistically.
Not yet.
Oh, but no shots yet.
I'll take a timeout. But they have 2 timeouts. The Clippers, they have 3. I'd take a timeout. Get the free throw shooters in the game you want. Why not spend a timeout right now?
8 seconds in overtime. Clippers lead by 2. Kenyon Martin will bring the ball in to Mo Williams. They called a timeout at the last second. Then he didn't like what was going on. Worried about the possibility of a turnover on it. That should have gotten some time off the clock.
Maybe not. Maybe if he took it before it was even inbounded.
Well, they're changing the location, though, of the inbounds. Boy, they moved up here in front of us. They had been down in front of the Clipper bench. 8.1 seconds remain. Clippers holding on to a 2-point lead. It was 6 just a few moments ago. Here's Vinny, standing right next to Jim Capers.
Yeah, he did before they even threw it in.
I think you're right.
And I think it just occurred to him at the last minute. I got 3 of them. Let me design a play. Let me get all my best foul shooters in the game. Like you could bring in Caron Butler right now. This is when you'd love to have a tall, great passer. Like somebody who's 6'6" or above, and they're a great passer because then you'd hand the ball to them. They could see over the defense. They've really been relying on Mo Williams to be the inbound man. In that case, it was Kenyon Martin. I think they just went with the lineup that was there.
Well, last year and early this year, that man was Ryan Gomes. Then Ryan had a couple of disastrous episodes. Was that in the Philadelphia game?
He had 2 mishaps in Philly.
Could not get the ball inbound.
And they had the 1 mishap here at center court against San Antonio.
So they've changed up on that.
Now, I don't see any substitutions. I don't see... Reggie Evans is staying in the ball game. No, he's not. He's just out there. Caron Butler's coming in. Good move.
Yeah, Nick Young, Randy Foye, Williams, Butler, and Paul, the team's 5 best foul shooters, all going to be out there in the court. And now a 20-second timeout is taken by Memphis.
And the Clippers do have timeouts, by the way.
I mean, this is so important to both teams. We just cannot possibly overstate. Memphis knows they go home 1-3. You know, it's not over, but like nobody comes back from 1-3. There's 8 teams in the history of the league. The last time was 2006. You know, when the Lakers were up 3-1 to Phoenix. It looked like going to be a Lakers-Clippers second-round matchup.
That's exactly when it was.
And the Suns blitz them the rest of the way. That's the last time it's happened. Now everybody wants a piece of the San Antonio Spurs, who were 4-0 against these Grizzlies this year. The Clippers can take a 3-1 lead if they get the victory. Not yet assured.
I think the Spurs have won like 19 of 20 games on the road, by the way.
Man, oh man.
My goodness, they're like 30-3 their last games. It's something ridiculous.
And that series will open in San Antonio, be it against Memphis or the Clippers.
Okay, Butler's in. Now, Butler has not been in. That's a precarious spot for a guy who's not been in the game for a little bit to put this pressure on him. But he's playoff tested. They're looking for somebody.
Gets the ball to Mo Williams. He does get that foul, and now he does get that moment that I told you he relishes. I'm just giving you a little preview of that a moment ago. He does love to shoot pressure situation like this with the game on the line. He's a 90% foul shooter of the year, the best in the ball club.
Great patience by Caron Butler because Williams was not open initially, nor was Chris Paul. He waited for the 3rd cut or the 3rd person, which I guess was Mo again.
So Mo will shoot 2. And Lawler's Law is also hanging in the balance in case you hadn't noticed. Clippers by 2, 7 seconds remaining. 2 free throws make a 2-possession game. He's 5 out of 5 in the playoffs.
Not a bad timeout by Lionel Hall.
Well, let even the seasoned veteran Mo Williams think about this second one a little bit.
Absolutely. He's trying to ice the kicker, if you will, because I know from being a foul shooter, if you make the first one, 99% I'm making the second one because I've already measured it.
Kind of a rhythm deal.
Absolutely.
So the Clippers will huddle up around Vinny Del Negro and staff. Blake Griffin is fouled out of the basketball game, but 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And 30 points came on 15 field goal attempts, folks. 10 of 17 at the line. Clippers have made 69% of their foul shots. A big improvement from that 13 for 30 disaster in Game 3 that somehow they were able to escape with a victory despite that. 197, Lawler's Law says first to 100 wins, it's the law.
Now, Memphis does have a timeout. If he were to miss, they could call timeout, advance the ball, design a play for a game-tying 3. Do not discount Reggie Evans and his ability to sneak around Zach Randolph if Mo were to miss and keep this ball alive or secure a rebound.
And plus note, the Clippers have a foul to give. This could help them. Here's ice that. 7 seconds remain in the ball game. Cool, calm, collected. Mo Williams makes them both. The Clippers lead by 4. It's a 2-possession ball game. And now, all you worry about is spotting a 3-point shooter and he makes it.
Yeah,
I don't want to go through that all over again.
Because Memphis is out of timeouts. So what they have to do or hope to do is score so quickly that they're only going to take off 2 or 3 seconds, and they're going to go for a steal and commit a foul again and hope there's enough time that they can have some sort of a 3-point shot at the end.
They're asking for near miracles, but we've seen a lot of miracles in the NBA. There you see the scores of the first 3 games. The Clippers 2 wins, each by a single point. Each coming down to the final seconds. This one goes to overtime.
I go back to what I said at the outset, Ralph. Chris Paul is not only the best player in the building, he's so much better than anyone else on either team that he single-handedly sits in a position to lead the Clippers to 3 wins in 4 games.
101-97, Clippers have the lead. Conley will bring it in for the Grizzlies. 7 seconds to go in the overtime period. Clippers 7 seconds away from a commanding 3-1 series lead. Conley will bring it in. Guarded by Paul. Looking for Gay, can't go there. Back to Conley, out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
They don't have any timeouts, folks.
Clock is down to 5.8. That cost them 1.3 seconds. And there's a more difficult spot now from which to enter the basketball. Gay will bring it in. Comes into Gasol, back to Rudy Gay. He rises for 3. Off the iron. Rebound, Reggie Evans, that'll do it. The Clippers lead the Grizzlies 3 games to 1, heading back to Memphis Wednesday night. Chris Paul with 8 fourth-quarter points to show the Clippers how to win. Man, oh man, what a basketball game. What a courageous effort. And I suspect some of that confidence that the Grizzlies had will wane a little bit now.
I think they're shell-shocked. And I think that confidence that was overconfidence before has turned into that anger, and now they're a little bit really concerned. I go back to game 1. Memphis leading after 1 quarter, 34-16, building it to a 27-point lead. And they're going back to Memphis, Ralph, down 3-1. They must be stunned.
Let's go over to Kiki Vanderway. Kiki?
I'm here with Blake Griffin. Blake, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. How does it feel to go up 3-1 in Memphis Grizzlies in front of your home crowd?
I mean, it's great. It's something we talked about. Once we got one at their place, coming back and making sure we got these 2 at home and really kind of turning the home court advantage to our side. So it was a great win.
Tell me a little bit about your teammate, Chris Paul. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
He's unbelievable, man. He's done that for us all year, and